Hello, this is Yoga with Ursula, and I will bring a chair yoga for arthritis, stiffness, joint pain relief to you today, and for people with mobility issues and inflammation. So I want you to come seated on your chair. You need 2 blocks. A ball is optional, could be any kind of a ball, even a tennis ball, and maybe a belt, a towel, or a strap. So we're gonna lay here the feet right on top of the block, so you're sitting a little bit more in a right angle depending on your chair. So we're going to inhale the arms up and then exhale it out for a cactus. So you might have a chair where you do not need the blocks under your feet. And again, we're going to inhale, maybe this time change the hands a little bit. Maybe watch this video once or twice to be a bit more familiar with the moves. Make sure your spine is tall, belly is in, and we turn the head from side to side just to loosen up the neck a little bit here. Letting your breath flow in and out of your nose. And then we bring in the right ear, leaning it towards the right shoulder. Maybe take the hand and pull it gently a little bit closer to open up the other side deeper. You choose. This is your yoga. I'm giving you suggestions. You switch it up as you need. And then other ear, other shoulder, and you might turn your chin a little bit up to the ceiling. And again, maybe a deeper stretch by putting the hand on the right side around your ear. And release, head back to center. Now we're bringing the chin towards the chest. Loosely, no nudging, tucking in. And then the other option, laying here gently your fingertips behind your head. And if you want to have a bit more of a deeper stretch, slowly bring the elbows towards each other. Will intensify that. You might have that reach, you might do not have that reach. Then just let your chin fall forward and back out. We're going to stretch out our arms and we're going to rotate here our wrists a couple times. Loosening things up, getting rid of that stagnancy, that stiffness in the joints, and other direction. Do this yoga chair practice as often as you can to help with your mobility and tiredness, stiffness. And now hands open, crunch, open, make a fist, open fist. Really spread those fingers here. Straightening the arms. If your arms get tired, you can also bend your elbows a little bit inwards. And now we're just rotating here the wrists and really moving every finger the best you can. Let that breath flow and then into the other direction. I learned a lot over the last few years working with people with arthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. And it helps a lot for them to do some mobility. So here we gonna move the block out of the way and take one block and squeeze it in between your knees. You could also use that little Pilates ball, and we're twisting to the right as we exhale. Belly goes towards the spine. Other side. See how I'm holding on to the back of the chair. And you can also hold on to the side of the chair or to the chair leg. That all depends what kind of chair you have. Here we go. Other side. And always lengthen in the center and then exhale. Twist, pull that belly button deep towards the spine. Now we're going to reach over. So you want to hold on again with one hand on the chair seat or on the leg of your chair, or just letting the arm float straight down. You can also hold on like I do here, again to the back of your chair. Again, it depends what kind of chair you're sitting on. Just want to make sure you have a sturdy chair, not a sofa seat, what gives, because then you automatically hear slouching your spine. And reach it to the side. And we move the block, and now we're setting the blocks on the floor here again. And we step on and step off, one leg at a time. If this is too much, the height of a yoga block, you might get more of a shallow book and do likewise. This is just to strengthen your core, get again mobility going in your hips, in your legs, and building some strength. We move them out of the side. And we're lifting one knee at a time towards the chest. So I understand working with people with arthritis, this is often not possible. So you might help you with your hand under one leg and lift it up a little. Doesn't have to go high, just enough here to feel the lift. And we're bringing the arms up as we exhale, make some fists. You could use some little hand dumbbells if you have them, or soup cans if you're a bit more advanced after doing this video a couple times. And that's it here, sitting tall. Let's move here the blocks out of the way. And we're walking here in and out. I call that toe heel. You're starting either with the heels and then the toes follow, or the other way around it. Making sure you're really working the toes, working the heels, working the entire foot complex. And likewise, you're working here your hips. In, out, in, out, in, out. You can do this as many times as you want to. Work your way up to it. It feels really good. And then we're keeping the legs separated, and we put both hands on the inner thighs, and we stretch here slowly as we exhale from side to side, stretching out the body, lengthening the spine, and just follow along here, letting your head come along. And then we bring the feet, legs in a bit more, and we're going to go into a rotation, starting on one side, warming, loosening up the lower back muscles and stiffness, and perhaps maybe joint pain in your lower back. This is a really good movement to do, and then we switch sides. I don't want to give you a number. You see how many times, how many repetitions you can do on a given exercise. Just keep moving, pull the belly button in, and relax your neck. So now we're going to walk it in, and we're going to get ready for cat-cow. So hands around your knees, reach forward, exhale, rounding, bend your elbows, inhale, look forward, arch your back. Work your way up to about 5, 6, maybe even 10 of those. Breathing in and out to your nose. And then we're going to get the strap, and we do another foot exercise. You can use a towel here. It just have to happen, the strap. So we're going to grab that, or try to grab that with our toes. Whether you will be able to lift it up like I do here or not, it's not really matters that much. I just want you to move your toes and getting that gripping motion that takes swelling out of your feet, your joints, and makes your toes mobile. And then we switch it over to the other side. Try lifting it up. It's kind of fun. Or at least grab it, so you kind of perching here your toes and holding on to the towel or the strap underneath. Well, chair yoga for arthritis is such a wonderful way to make you feel better in 15 minutes or less. And then we're going to come up and rise onto our toes. So we're lifting up here the heels, feel the calves. And then also likewise, try to lift up the toes. They might not go as high as mine, but get that movement going of lifting, getting used to lifting our toes up. Again, to bring relief for tension and swelling in your joints, and bringing mobility and strength. And then we're going to bring the ball or a block or nothing in between our feet. And Oh, this is the rolling, sorry. Yeah, this is the rolling one. You need a ball. A soccer ball, a kid's ball can do. And you try to juggle this here from side to side. Finding a little bit agility, moving here your hips along, your knees, training here your core a little bit. You want to hold on to the chair, and then we try to make a rotation here the best you can and go in and out, maybe a circle around it, or just in and out here. See how I'm switching this up? You could do this with a tennis ball. It's a little harder, but you would be lower on the floor. This is a really good agility movement for your joints and bringing that strength back, that relief back. Sitting tall, leaning on, pulling the belly button towards the spine. And you see how that here benefits your hips too and your lower back as well. Breathing in and out. Now we bring the object in between our ankles. We lean back. We inhale, exhale, lift. And again, you might not go that high. You might just lift a few inches off the floor. Totally fine. Work your way up to about good 10 times. Maybe later on 15 to bring it up. Squeeze the ball or the block to activate your inner thighs. Good. And then we're going to take this out here. And I'm holding on to my pins because a lot of you might need that to bring that foot here right above your knee. And we can sit here upright, flex the foot, and just let this open as we rock a little bit back and forth. I've kept the ball there because it kind of helps a little bit to push against the ball. Give you a little bit more of an extra trick here to open up the hips and the lower back. And then we set that leg down, and I do this one here without holding on to my pins, but I learned that from my clients. Often that's what they have to do to bring the leg up. You can also use that TheraBand or a strap. Here you can bring it on the knees if that helps to relax here your outer hip, your glute area a bit. Or again, put it in between your torso and your upper thigh to press gently against it as you rock back and forth. Let me bring the leg down, and I'm going to take here the ball in between our knees. You can use the yoga block too if you don't have a Pilates ball, if you have a ball that doesn't give. So let's make that strap, whatever you have, or belt or whatever, really wide. And we're going to go back and forth. So we inhale one way and we're going to exhale the other way. So the looser you have that, the more you can floss the shoulders with straight arms. And now we're going to bring one arm up and one down. So you might have that strap on the side of your head, or you bring it behind you. That depends on your flexibility. So maybe on the side of your head, switch it over and bring it behind you. Work with what you got and work your way up to this. And I just did here a few. You can do a few more. And then we're going to drop the ball. We're going to drop the strap. And we sit up nice and tall and take a few more breaths here in the end of our practice. I thank you guys so much tuning into my channel. Subscribe, leave a comment, give me some thumbs up, share it with your friends. Bye bye. See you soon in the next video.